The world of ice and fire is filled with wondrous artifacts. Many have not only shaped the destinies of individuals, but have altered the very fate of Westeros itself. And today, we are forging such an artifact. This is Fable Fabric, and let's begin. Longclaw. This blade was far more than a loyal companion to Jon Snow. It became a powerful symbol of his transformation into a pivotal figure, both in George Martin's books and the television series. As we follow the creation of this blade, we will also unravel its rich history. But let's start with the basics. First, the master smith takes a blank for the blade and marks out its future shape. This is specially selected Damascus steel, renowned for its unique pattern, achieved by repeatedly folding and forging the layers of steel to attain specific qualities and its distinctive wavy design. This process is strikingly similar to the legendary crafting of Valyrian steel in George Martin's universe. If you'd like to delve deeper into that, be sure to give this video a like and let us know in the comments. We'll be sure to explore it in detail in future episodes. As for the sword's exact design, the source material gives us a vast canvas for interpretation and fan creativity. From the books and the show, we know the sword was given to Jon by Lord Commander Jeor Mormont in gratitude for saving his life. It was meant to pass to his son Jorah, but he dishonored the family and returned the blade to his father. There's a certain irony that a blade gifted to a bastard is, by its very type, a longsword, also known as a hand-and-a-half sword, but its most telling historical name is the Bastard Sword. These were medieval West European swords, versatile enough to be wielded with either one hand, alongside a shield, or two. It's fascinating to pinpoint the exact type of longsword it is. According to the oakshot typology, Longclaw closely resembles swords from the 12th to 14th centuries, with its gentle taper towards the point and a long fuller. However, the shape of this fuller is highly reminiscent of Viking swords. Perhaps Tommy Dunn, the master armorer for Game of Thrones, intended this as a nod to the weapon's northern heritage. Once the primary shape is forged, the work moves to the grinder. This is where the blade's cutting edges are honed and its final form is meticulously revealed. Interestingly, during grinding, the blank loses a significant amount of weight, up to 50% or even more, depending on the design. At this stage, the steel's pattern is less pronounced, which will later create a beautiful contrast. Next, the craftsman begins work on the crossguard. form features a distinct curve. To replicate this, the metal must be carefully heated to make it pliable. Once shaped, the guard is painstakingly hand-polished with sandpaper to a brilliant shine. Now, we move to crafting the pommel, arguably one of the sword's most intricate elements. Before bestowing the sword upon Jon Snow, Mormont had its pommel reshaped from the bear of his family's sigil into the head of a white direwolf. In the books, this change wasn't merely aesthetic. The sword had been badly damaged in a fire and required restoration regardless. We've chosen to carve ours from elk antler. Antler is a robust material, much denser than wood, though challenging to work with. It's perfect for our purpose. Crucially, it's entirely eco-friendly, as elk shed their antlers naturally every season. No animal is harmed in harvesting this material. Using a 3D printed model as a guide to ensure perfect dimensions, the master begins the long and delicate work with a rotary tool and files. Extreme care is essential, as there's a constant risk of the bone cracking or overheating from friction. The eyes are crafted from glass, which is then shaped and polished using a grinding wheel. To give the eyes a more rounded, lifelike shape, the master carefully heats them. Under the heat, minor imperfections smooth away, leaving the final piece. Now for the most critical moment, drilling the hole for the tang. The master starts with a small drill bit to establish a precise pilot hole. Only then does he proceed to a larger one. Starting with a large bit would almost certainly split the delicate pommel. The grip's core is wooden. The master then wraps it in leather, imprinting a pattern that ensures a firm and comfortable hold in the hand. Then, all that remains is to assemble the pieces into a whole. Of course, a sword is a magnificent thing, but it spends 95% of its life not in battle, but in its scabbard. So the scabbard must be a worthy companion. First, a wooden core is crafted, essentially a long, narrow box that is later shaped to the sword's exact contours. This core then passes to the leatherworker. You might wonder, Why is leather the traditional choice for scabbards? Why not simply varnish the wood? The reason is that a scabbard must protect the blade from impacts, prying eyes, and the elements. If a sword is dull or rusted when drawn in combat, its owner's chances of survival plummet. Thus, thick, durable leather is an excellent solution. Using specialized tools, the master embosses a design into the leather, giving the scabbard a noble appearance true to the source material. The leather is then dyed and reinforced with specially crafted copper plates. That's not all. A crucial element is how the scabbard is worn. The belt attachment is also meticulously crafted. And now, with every element complete, we can finally behold Jon Snow's Longclaw brought to life. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a like, and tell us in the comments, what legendary artifact would you like to see us craft next?